Okay, so I'm vlogging today. I really wasn't gonna, but there's nothing else to do right now with all this stuff going on in the world. And I feel like it'll pass time for me, pass time for you. So I'll do my makeup because I have to go and do my essential shop. I'm gonna dry my hair. I just had a nice shower. It's kind of half dry now. Just gonna give it a dry and then I'll be back. Okay, so my hair's dry. I did ask on Twitter for you to leave some questions in my Curious Cat because if it was me, I'd probably want to be on as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna wash it with my face first, and then I have my spare phone to use to read them because obviously I don't have a camera. I'm not that advanced in the YouTube world yet. My face is really red, and that's because I had the water really hot on for the shower and then a hot hairdryer as well, but it cools down. And I don't know if anyone saw my tweet either. I haven't worn foundation in like probably over a month, and that's because I've always been putting fake tan on. I've had things going on that I kept putting tan on, especially the going away parties and stuff. I left my tan in Ireland, really don't want to buy another one, and then I kind of came across the problem that my foundation is like not my colour, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Might just add some light concealer to it or something, but if it looks ass, I'm taking it off and I'm just going to do what I normally do and put concealer on. Yeah, this is my spare phone. I've not used Curious Cat in probably 2 years. Don't like it. Has kind of Ask FM vibes to it. So someone said, "You're such a natural on camera, keep it up for sure." Thank you, whoever that was. So one of the questions is, why did you decide to move out of Ireland? Hold on there a minute. Like, that's way too dark. Oh my god. I'm just cranking this because it's like the lightest shade of concealer I have, so I'm going to just mix them. Oh. Yeah, I don't really wear foundation unless I'm like going out, hence why I only have a dark one. I'm literally going into Asda after this. They're dolling up to go shopping for food. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hand is a holy show. Right, let me see. We might get away with this. Anyways, back to the question. Why did I decide to leave Ireland? Well, as anyone from Ireland knows, it's quite impossible to move out, to afford to move out anyways, especially the rent is ridiculous. And we moved to Scotland, so my nana's Scottish. I lived with my nana. I've grown up coming to Scotland my entire life for summers and trips away with my nana and poppy. I have lots of family here, so I kind of do know the gist. The rent is not stupid cheap, but it's stupid cheap. We have a 2-bedroom house. I don't think we'd even afford an apartment at home. I did have a job lined up to start the week we got here, so we moved here on the 2nd of March. I had a job interview for, I think it was like the 10th. I got the job, still have the job, didn't lose the contract or anything like that, but I was due to start the week after the schools closed, so that was kind of a bummer, but my position is safe. My manager has confirmed that with me, but just silly timing, so it was crap. Do you know what I mean? It was kind of a bit of a shit time to have a job ready to start and then for the schools to close, but obviously it's for the safety of the kids and us and all of that. Sean got a job working for the NHS. He's doing like customer service with the coronavirus, so he's just answering calls about the coronavirus and directing them on what to do depending on their symptoms and blah blah blah. I don't really know the whole gist. Yeah, I really went off tangent there. What were we saying? There was another question about Scotland, so I'll just... What's the biggest differences between the UK and Ireland you've noticed so far? Rent. Even when we go food shopping, like I know the exchange rate, obviously pounds always does look a lot cheaper, but it is a lot cheaper. Like food shopping is crazy. We get so much for, like, we don't have Asda and stuff in Ireland, and I just feel like that's a great shop for food shopping. I love it. Sorry, I'm just gonna cover these little acne scars. The people are the same here in Scotland. I don't know what it's like when you move to England. I feel like that would be a bit of a culture shock. I feel like Scottish people and Irish people are very, very similar. I don't know if it's because it's my family as well, but I feel like they have the same crack and they're the same kind of drinkers. I don't really find a big change in Scotland and Ireland. I always said that growing up, that coming here was just like a drive to a different part of Ireland. So what else have we got? What is your favourite thing about your boyfriend? Now, if Sean had Twitter, I would be convinced that he sent this in, but he's not one for Twitter. So obviously he sees what I tweet and I show him stuff on Twitter, but he doesn't get it. I always ask him to join it and he's like, no, I don't get it, which is weird. Gonna put some MAC pressing powder on because I'm a bit dewy. Yeah, my favourite thing about Sean, he's like a male version of me. We're both like insanely disgusting, which normally that is the man in the relationship. I feel like we could compete for that role. He was my next door neighbour. We technically did live together for a period of time. Then I moved in with my nana, and like we do days in my house, days in his house. We were so used to each other. It's not like this was a big culture shock to move in with each other. So I don't know, I just like that he gets me. It's really refreshing to have someone that's your best friend but also your boyfriend. And yeah, I can't really pinpoint what I love the most about him because I just love everything about him. I'm not a makeup artist by any means, by the way, so please don't judge if I'm doing stuff wrong, because this is just how I do my face. It probably doesn't work for your face, probably doesn't work for my face either, but I don't know if I want to do like... See, the only lashes I have are the ones I brought over from Ireland, and they're quite big. Do you know what? Right, I'm going to put on some bronzer. My Blank Cosmetics palette has been through the wars and back. I probably got this when I was like 18. It still works, it still does the job. I'm not going to throw it out because this is the only colour I use anyways. I didn't use them too, they were too dark. I don't know, yeah, I think that one was really dark. Don't know what that was. Another question was about my fashion, and I don't think I have great fashion, so I don't really know if I can really ramble on about this. I feel like I just kind of... I don't really know how I describe my fashion taste. Like, some people are like, wow, you wear mad things, and then I feel like I wear really boring things. Like, obviously this is a jumper, and then I'm wearing Sean's tracksuit bottoms right now because you can't see my bottom half, so I don't really care. Sitting around in jeans. We're self-quarantining. I don't need to wear jeans in the house. But yeah, I feel like I like to be a bit different, but not too crazy different, because I don't know, I don't really like to be the centre of attention. And I like to have something funky to wear, but not like, whoa, that's crazy. I respect girls and men and everybody that can wear stuff like that, but I just feel like I'd look in the mirror and be like, ugh, I don't look good in this. I wish I did, but I don't have the confidence for that. Growing up like in secondary school, maybe like 6th class to 2nd year, I was like obese, and I wouldn't, that's putting it nicely. Everyone, like, I left my school in 5th year and then moved to Navan, and then when I went to my dad's in 6th year, like, people were coming up to me being like, what did you do? Like, how did you lose all that weight? And I don't know. I wish I had an answer. I didn't do anything. I think it was just puberty. I did a lot of walking. I used to walk like an hour to school when I lived in Swords, and I feel like that's when the weight just dropped off me, thank God. But you go through a lot of shit when you live on both ends. Like, when I was fat, none of the girls that were like popular in school would talk to me, or they'd kind of treat me like shit or sneer behind my back. Then like one summer the weight just dropped off me. I came in, they all wanted to be my friends, they were complimenting me. It was weird, do you know what I mean? It's, you really see the fake side, and I don't even think they realised they were being fake. It was just like, oh, she looks like she could be in our group now, do you know what I mean? So it's, yeah, I can see how people fall into the kind of stereotypes of who they are. But once again, I rambled off. Yeah, so my fashion sense is kind of slowly getting there. I'm getting comfortable in different things. I think I'm going to do my brows off camera because I kind of need to be like covering my face, and that's a bit stupid, so BRB. Okay, so brows are done. All I use for my eyebrows is the Soap and Glory Archery. It lasts me a while. I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills one of these, and it lasted me, no joke, like 2 weeks. And all I do every day, like for work normally, when I'm working in the nursery, is I put concealer on, set that, do some brows, and then mascara. Like, it takes me 10 minutes tops. And within like 2 weeks of working, it was gone, and it cost me like 20 quid, so I was not repurchasing that. So yeah, I decided I'm actually going to do like a half decent eye. I was just going to do my like basic, but like, what's the fun in that? So yeah, I'm wearing yellow today, orange, so I might just do that kind of look and see where we go from that. If it looks bad, we'll learn from it. I'm gonna use the James Charles palette. I love it so much. It's beautiful and I'll never get bored of it, so shout out to James Charles. Okay, I don't know where my Louise is because I'm a mess right now. I don't know where any of my makeup is, so I'm just going to use some concealer on my eyes because it kind of does the same job. The question I was asked actually on Twitter is what have I been doing to keep myself busy during all this, because obviously, like I said, Sean's working, I'm at home. Excuse me when I look in this mirror, it's just quite handy. I smashed my... Where is it? No, it's not there. I smashed my favourite one that I use and I was really sad about it. I still in it, and yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah, sorry. What I've been doing to keep myself busy, and the first week or two was kind of crappy because Sean's parents were meant to come over on the ferry and bring the remaining of our like bits and bobs over. We brought like 2 cases each over with clothes and kind of essentials that we'd need, and then Sean's parents were going to come over on the ferry with like our TVs and his Xbox and PlayStation and kind of the stuff that would keep us entertained. Yeah, that didn't happen then, thanks Corona. So I bought myself a Nintendo Switch because I feel like it was probably the best purchase that I've done in a long time, though I was like him and hawing, should I buy it? Best purchase ever. Got Animal Crossing. I love it so much. Before I start going off on a mad one about Animal Crossing, I'm gonna take the kind of orangey shade. We're gonna go straight in. I'm just gonna blend that up into my crease and see where it takes us. Yeah, I got Animal Crossing and I always did play it. I don't know how to explain it for people that didn't play Animal Crossing as a child, because I feel like it was like a massive part of my childhood. I loved it. I had it on DS. I know you can get it on GameCube, but I feel like I probably would have been like 2 when that came out. But one thing I actually was thinking to myself is I can't remember what my town's name was when I had it on DS. And I mean, I played it religiously for like 2 years, so I don't know how I don't remember. Yeah, that's kind of all I've been doing. I started working out. I haven't worked out since maybe 2 summers ago. I did personal training before I went on holidays, and like that was fun and all. It's expensive. I see why people do it, because it's great to have someone there alongside you telling you what to do and keeping you focused, but it's a lot of money to throw down the drain at the same time. See, I've just been working at home. I've kind of just been looking up videos on YouTube. I started with like beginner ones. I was sore for like 3 days straight afterwards, after the first one, which was really embarrassing because it was like a straight up beginners. But yeah, I kept at it, and that one got kind of progressively easier, but I got bored of it then, and I asked on Twitter then, did anyone have any other recommendations, and then I found another few people to watch on YouTube. So I'll hopefully be gorgeous after this, because there's nothing to do besides play my Nintendo Switch and work out. This video is going to be a mess, I can already tell. Like, I'm so sorry, but I hope you're entertained. Okay, with the same brush, I'm gonna take some of the yellow, kind of buff it up and kind of blend it out. I really want to get back into like makeup, because I don't wear it that much. I've kind of, like, I obviously watch stuff, I watch all the videos, but I feel like I've completely lost my touch with doing it myself. I used to wear makeup every day. Like, I'd get up in the morning, college, put makeup on, like eyeliner, everything, the whole shebang. I never was a lashes gal up until like I started doing good-ish makeup, but like I used to put foundation on every day, and I find that like insane. And ever since I've stopped, my skin hasn't like repaired. So if you're a foundation gal, stopping wearing foundation is not going to solve your skin problems. It's really crap though, because I wish it did. You probably saw at the start of the video, my chin is like a real problem zone, but it's more hormones than anything. It's only my chin. It's only ever my chin. I had to get a random one on my head or on my cheek or something like that, but it's only ever my chin, which really sucks, because I feel like that's, I don't know, I feel like anywhere you get spots, like if I got them all over my cheeks I'd probably hate them too, but I'm always like covering my chin when I'm talking and stuff when I have bad spots, and that's why I always put concealer there. I don't think I could cope. I'm just gonna cut my crease. I'm really bad at this. I'm able to talk during it because I'm not talented. I'm gonna go in with the same orange colour and just kind of pat it down on the edges to kind of get rid of that line. I've never actually understood how people do so well on this. I feel like it takes a lot of perseverance, and I feel like you have to dedicate all your time to it, or you're not really going to get far from it. Like, there's some amazing people on YouTube that don't get the recognition, and it's really sad because obviously they're not getting the money that they deserve. The really unrecognised part of YouTube for me is the crime side. I feel like they put in a severe amount of research and effort into their videos, and they're always demonetized. You always see like the likes of Kendall Ray and Bella Fury and Leonard Neal, the likes of them. You see they put hours and hours and hours of research into their videos and sit in front of a camera and talk about serious issues and real life cases and really interesting and like educational stuff really. And then the next thing, their videos are demonetized and they don't get a cent off it, and it's really sad. It's really shitty of YouTube to do that. So I'm taking just the yellow again and pressing it down on the lid because it needs a little bit of brightening up. But I'm not going to take it the whole way. I might press some white into the corner and kind of brighten it. If anyone that is watching this has any more like suggestions on what to do, because I'm at home, I'm not doing anything. I'll happily do videos. Can't believe I'm doing this kind of eyeshadow for Asda. Blending brush, blend them together. So I'm just going to dip into the big white and put that in the inner corner to kind of brighten it up, and then I'll put some kind of highlighted colour then on top. I'm just wiping everything on Sean's tracksuit bottoms. Sorry, Sean. I'm going to blend them in together. Then go back into the yellow. Brighten that up. So then I'm just going to bring the yellow underneath the eye as well. Orange. Isn't it mad that eyeshadow always looks like absolutely ridiculous until you put eyelashes on? Like it just looks like you're insane. Because I feel really insane. But I'm gonna go scoop out where my lashes are that I brought from Ireland. I feel like they're in one of my suitcases, so I'll check and hopefully find them. Okay, I found them. So these are the lashes I'm on about. They're huge, like they're quite big. I got them on Wish for like a £5, I think, and they didn't come, and I filed like a dispute thing just to get my money back. I was like, a £5's a £5, didn't come, and then the two of them came. So I technically got them for free, but they came like 3 weeks later, so they did take a long time. But now I've got lashes, but they're very big. So I'm gonna cut them a little bit because they are quite long, and then I'll finish the rest of my face. I do my makeup in a bizarre order, and I feel like I'm gonna get criticised for that, but yeah, I'm just gonna cut these and I'll be back. Okay, so my lashes are just drying. I have to glue one on. So by the way, this is the palette I was on about. I smashed the mirror. I loved holding this, like it was just perfect. So 7 years back, look. I'm just gonna put on a little bit more of the bronzer because I feel just a little bit pale. I also have a lot of questions on my braces vlog that I can't really seem to get across through the comments when I'm replying to them, and it's the likes of like the bonded retainer and stuff. Sorry if you're not interested in this, but I feel like a lot of people might click onto this from it. My teeth have stayed perfect. Like I used an online brace company that you literally, they sent you out in, like if you've seen the video, sorry if I'm repeating myself, but they send you out a kit and you make your own impressions. You can go to a smile shop and they like scan your teeth, but I was lazy. Yeah, then they send out your braces, and I had 7 altogether, like Invisalign type braces, and I wore them for 3 weeks at a time. I just kind of had a gap in my front teeth, and yeah, they worked out really well for me. And then I got a bonded retainer that was like fixed to the back of my teeth. If you have braces, you know what I'm talking about. and people just couldn't grasp that in my video. They were like, how much was that? Did that come as part of the treatment? Blah, blah, blah. But no, I rang my local orthodontist in my town at the time, and I told him my situation, that I was looking to get a bond retainer, and he did it for €100, which is like pricey, but for a bond retainer it's fine. It broke, it snapped, like I could have left it with my tongue at one point, and he just fixed it for free. So well worth the investment, because I only have to wear my like plastic retainer maybe like 2 times a week, once a week. So yeah, that's all I'm going to touch on that. If you have any questions on that, you can leave them below and I'll touch on them again, but I don't feel like too many people are that interested. So I'm going to try my lashes. Okay, so the inner corners are being a bit annoying, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, did anyone else, I feel like everyone has, but so I'm gonna ask, did anyone else get Disney Plus? I was kind of not on board with it. Everyone got it when it came out type thing, and then I was seeing people, like, I'm obsessed with High School Musical obviously, but I have all the DVDs, so I didn't really see like the point in paying for stuff like that. I'm not really good for Disney films. I only watched Lion King for the first time last year. I seen Moana there this week for the first time. I watched Lilo and Stitch for the first time this week. Like, it's introduced me to a lot of Disney films that I missed out as a child. I watched The Little Mermaid for the first time as well this year, not on Disney Plus. We just watched that on Netflix, I think. We watched Ratatouille, never seen that. But yeah, we were thinking, because I've never seen any Marvel movies. I'm really bad for movies, it's a joke. We're thinking of watching all them from start to finish because Sean wants me to. But if you have any other recommendations, because odds are I've not seen whatever you're going to recommend to me. So I'm going to pop a Yippic on and call it a day. I put a bit of blush on as well. I don't know how the lighting is treating this look, so I'll make sure to take some pics as well, because God, blush really makes the difference, doesn't it? I'm gonna put on some lipsticks. I actually have this really nice Charlotte Tilbury one. It's very Victoria. I just kind of want a nudie colour now to break this up. I do normally line my lips, but my favourite lip liner is Blunt as I don't know what, and I don't have a pair. I think I'm done. So I guess this is my finished look. I do look a lot different from how I started the video, but yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It looks crazy because I normally do this when I'm like really tanned, have a tan face, so it's quite nice to see like the blush coming through and the yellow being more vibrant, because normally it would blend more in with the skin tone, so I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching if you've made it all the way to the end. Follow me on Twitter, it's Shauna Bellio. I always put it in the description, but I'm sure if you're here you're already from there. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you soon with some more.